Alright, hey, Shalom Akim. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai being the name of His beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Alright? I'd like to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us well. And Shalom to your brothers out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And today's video, I want to go into, Esau and the other nations' judgment, particularly Esau, going into slavery, not being able to bounce back from that. All right, for all the wicked shit that he's done, and for all the, basically all the wicked shit he's done to our people. He's gonna be, paid for all that shit he's done. All right, Salakia. Let me just yeah. Now let me just start up. Let me just start up with the scriptures. All right. This is Revelation 13 and 10. Just to show that the Most High, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, He's just into putting these, this nation into slavery. Esau, all right, and these other nations, bro. It says Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And who had us into slavery, bro? Esau, all right. Esau is the so-called white man. He's known as Esau Edom in the Bible, all right? All these other nations took hand of our slavery too. And I speak of our slavery, I'm speaking about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the nation of Israel, all right? The so-called, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? And Esau's not the only one that had his hand in our slavery. It was Ham that sold the tribe of Judah into slavery as well. Ham being the so-called Africans. Okay, and so Ishmael had his hand in it too. The so-called Arabs. Every nation had their hands in our suffering. All right. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Did that not happen? I mean, that is going to happen. All right. Esau, the first thing he did when he came to this land was he killed, the Gadites, the so-called Native Americans. All right. He killed the tribes, brutally. Pregnant mothers, he killed them. Kids, he killed them. He slaughtered, he slaughtered our nation. All right. For that he's going to be judged. Here is the patience and the faint of the saints. All right. This let me get this in Isaiah. Salakis. This is further back it up. Esau going into slavery. This is Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. A lot of Edomites like to get away, saying, "Hey, that wasn't us who did it; it was our fathers." And if you read the Bible, spiritually, bro, there's such thing as reincarnation. So those forefathers they speak of, they were them in the reincarnation, just like our forefathers being lynched, being brutally killed, being enslaved, being oppressed, that was us. And it continues to be us, all right? Now it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. So there's no fucking going away from that. That they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with their cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, and the son, and the nephew, saith the Lord Yahweh. Esau's not going to be no more, alright? He's going to be destroyed, and, he's going to be, first off, he's going to be put in slavery, and, put in these chains, as spoken of. I'm going to get that scripture too right now. This is what's going to come to the elites, alright? Because they had a huge hand, in our slavery, bro. This is Psalms 149 and 7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, All right, Esau and the other nations are gonna get it. In our kingdom. All right. It says, to verse 8, to bind their kings and chains with nobles of fetters of irons. And who are those kings? All right, that are gonna be binding chains and nobles of fetters of iron. Who are those nobles? That's going into the so-called elite. The elite bankers running this. So-called Rothschilds. The Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. All right, they're the ones who are putting it in action. All right, you know, feeding us all this GMO, putting these chemtrails in the air. You know, teaching that Esau can make it, and crazy shit like that. Putting crazy shit out there in the air. Constantly oppressing us. All right, to execute upon them the judgment written in the honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. All right. Now let me just go into the judgment of Esau. All right, in Obadiah, because Esau's he gonna get it. For all the shit that he's done. All right, and the Lord is completely just in putting this motherfucker into slavery. All right, this is Obadiah 1 verse 1. It says, "The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor, Salakia." All right, hey, Shalom Akim, Salakia. I was interrupted, but I'm gonna just continue on to the lesson. All right. Now this is I left off in Obadiah 1. Because I'm gonna read this chapter just show you that the Lord is just, putting Esau, so-called white man, into slavery. All right, this is his judgment to come. Now this is Obadiah 1 verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. The heathen, are the so-called other nations. All right, it's like I'm saying so-called a lot, but the heathen are the other nations. Ham, Moab, Elam, the so-called Chinese, Moab, Elam is the so-called Indians, as we know them today, and so on, the other nations. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, though art greatly despised. So in our kingdom, Esau is going to be very in a low level, bro. And the nations are going to know that Esau is in a low level. The slavery that we are gonna have him in is gonna be like it's gonna be crazy just to see how high he is right now, just to be brought down so low. All right. Now this is the pride of thine heart. It's like this is verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. All right. And who likes to dwell in caves, bro? That's going into Esau. When he dwell on Mount Seir. In these caves. All right. These Caucasus Mountains, the Caucasians, all right? No, this is whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart. He's the type of man that likes, build, these structures as well, these cave-like structures, got these skyscrapers and all that shit, high-ass buildings. Well, over here in America is what I'm trying to get into, all right? Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? He's a prideful ass motherfucker, bro. He believes that no one could bring him down, not even the Lord himself. Little does he know, though, Yahweh Shai is going to bring him down, and he's going to put him in chains, just like it says in Psalms 149, all right? 149 and 8. He will execute vengeance amongst the heathen, all right? That saith in his heart, who shall bring down to the ground? All right. Though that exalt thyself as an eagle. And what is the symbol of this land? It's the eagle. Symbol of Rome as well. Set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right. Now that nest among the stars, these so-called are these satellites, and these different space stations that the white man has. All right, that's what that is going into. All right. Now it says, verse 5. Let me just read that again. I was distracted. Though that exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. The Lord is going to come with chariots. All right. Raiding on the so-called space stations. All right. He's gonna destroy whatever shit you might be hiding in, whether it might be the sea or in the heavens. Now, this is verse 5. If the thieves come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If thy grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? And Esau is constantly, fucking up, right? Stealing, alright? Just like how he stole this land, and just like how he put our people into slavery. This is verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even unto the border, and the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Now that's going into that day, this he's talking about the border of men that were at peace with thee. These other nations, they feared Esau, and for that they were at peace with him. But in that day, there's going to be 200 million missiles that are going to launch, all right, in this place. Esau not going to see it coming. He's going to be destroyed completely. And prevailed against thee. They that eat bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Verse 8. Shall I not in thy day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men of Edom, and understanding of the mount of Esau? In those days, Esau's not going to have no longer his wisdom and his understanding. His inventions and all that shit. The Lord's going to destroy the wise men of Esau. And thy mighty men of Teman shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of Mount Esau may be cut off by the slaughter. And that mighty men of Teman are symbolically, the so-called Germans, all right? Because they're smart with the German engineers, their cars. In World War II, they were the ones to bring out the missiles. They're scientists. They were heavy into mind control and all these experiments. That's why it says the wise men of Teman shall be dismayed in the end of every one of the Mount Esau, and shall be cut off. Even they are going to be slaughtered, bro. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob shall come and cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You're going to be cut off forever. All this because, all the slavery you put us through, Israel, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You practically, if you had it your way, you would wipe our people, bro. And all the wickedness that is going on in this earth is because of you, bro. Hey, Esau is a pride motherfucker, bro. He endorses everything that's, against his Bible. Down to fucking Salakia, bros. Hey, Salakia, bros, I was interrupted, but let me just continue on, with the ending, all right? Now, this is Obadiah 1 verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Now, that goes back to Genesis, where, Isaac had two sons. The two twins were Jacob and Esau, but out of one was the chosen line, and that was Jacob. Obviously, all right? Now, it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. For the violence that Esau had against us. He had the tribe of Judah in hardcore bondage. The tribe of Gad, he almost eliminated, exterminated everybody. And the other northern kingdom tribes as well, bro. Salakia. And the other northern kingdom tribes as well, And for all the wickedness that is going on the earth, bro, everything he does is against this Bible. America stands for, homosexuality, idolatry, our people, everybody is just able to commit adultery and these sins without any types of punishment. And he's constantly feeding us swine, all types of shit, bro. Pedophilia is rampant, bro. That's because of the so-called white man, all right? And all his fucking, wrongdoings, all this wickedness is going on this earth, and, he's going to be judged for that, all right? He's going to be cut off forever, after the 1,000 years of slavery, in our kingdom. So with that, I'm going to just end the lesson there. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And shalom to you brothers out there. Lord willing, this is edifying. Shalom.